and not a one-year contract? What was the wisdom?
Yes. Yes,
Chair, I answered that question before.
Answer it.
I said that it is a framed contract which is allowable, and it is to also save the TSC on time and money. But the caveat is there that, Chair, we will tell you that when we are doing this contract, the CEO almost never does anything else because of the numbers and everything concerned with that contract. And therefore, you do a framed, which is allowed when you have such a huge contract. It's allowed, it's huge. But you make sure then, and this also was the advice of the Attorney General, that you have a caveat to get out of this contract as easily as possible, and that is signed. And that's why, Chair, I'm saying, unless you see the contract and we go clause by clause so that you see what we are saying, maybe we'll keep talking and members will have their doubts, but it is there. And surely, Chair, if this...
in the public portal.
It is in the public portal. Yeah, and I don't think also the AG would have, he is the government lawyer, he would have allowed us to get into such a huge contract if you cannot also get out of it that easily. You can walk out of this contract.
Point of order, Chair.
What's out of order, Honorable Nabi?
Chair, I don't think at this point, is it in order for the CEO to use the Attorney General as the arbiter of excuse when we are raising issues of performance of a contract we feel as the people's representative has issues?
Out of order, Honorable Nabi. I think by just invoking that letter, you know, the Attorney General in all government legal engagement is supposed to be the person of reference, every government engagement. So in this case, he's just saying if it had issues, he would have actually been disqualified not to continue. So, members, so that we don't continue with all this, we had agreed, I think the CEO, at one time, we discussed this issue alone, stand alone, so that we can be able to go to the bottom of it. Is that correct? Are we together? Because we have 3 more issues to go and the House sits in the afternoon. So the fact that certain issues are not being clarified, CEO, you can clarify the remaining issues, and then now we can agree on the time when we'll see you only under medical cover alone. Yes.
Thank you, Chair. I think Mr. Nyol had tried to clarify those issues, but I will still say that let us appear before this committee again on this specific issue, so that if it is those letters that came from the government offices or on the advisory given to the commission, we also go through them and the members understand where we're coming from. I think because any questions we now answer are eliciting other issues, and we have really tried to make sure that in the current contract we have answered most of the grievances that teachers raised. And Chair, every quarter we go, we have the governance committee that goes out to do a survey and questions teachers on their, and that's how we even got to know that they want to go to NHIF. And that is how now we crafted the current contract, arising from the feedback we got from the teachers. But Chair, I'm asking, can we be invited so that we come with that contract? We go page by page, we bring the letters of advisory from government agencies, and then members can, because I think even members also need to do a survey. How, for example, the police, how are they, I mean, their capitation, are they paid the same from the corporal to the highest person? Maybe we need to look at this in the public service. Thank you, Chair.
I think, members, that issue is settled, and I think we will inform the commission that we are going to invite you, especially on the 2 issues, especially on that one issue of medical cover. We'll also invite the broker, the lead broker, so that he will be here. Let's go to the second question. CEO, proceed.
The next one, Chair, was about the recruitment of teachers. And at the para 2.1, engagement of teacher interns under the teacher internship policy and guidelines of 2019 were noting failure by the Commission to recruit 6,000 teacher interns in July 2022 despite budgetary provision. That is the question you asked us. So at the 2.11, we are saying that the engagement of teachers into internship program is governed by the internship policy and guidelines 2019 and is in line with the government policy to equip graduates with practical skills and competences for the job market. And the teacher internship policy has the following 5 objectives, Chair, as you can see there, to provide structured and coordinated internship program for quality learning, job experience, and so on. Then to promote development and job competences, to establish standards for an effective internship program, to identify supply channels for appropriate skills to the teaching service, and to establish a database for unemployed teachers who have undergone the internship program. So the teacher interns are required to serve for a period of 12 months, which may be extended as the Commission may deem fit. And since the inception of the teacher internship program in 2019, the Commission has engaged 28,300 teacher interns. In the financial year 2022-23, the Commission was allocated a budget to recruit 6,000 teacher interns, 4,000 for secondary, 4,000 for secondary and 2,000 for primary. And additionally, then there was 5,000 for teachers on P&P. So upon analysis of this data, the Commission established that 8,230 teachers had either exited service or were projected to exit service by the 31st of December 2022 through natural attrition. This raised the number of vacancies on P&P to 13,230. And consequently, the Commission decided to conduct the recruitment of teachers on P&P terms so as to give unsuccessful candidates in the exercise an opportunity to apply to be engaged in the internship program. And the advert for the same was made in July 2022, and the teachers reported in October 2022. And thereafter, the Commission embarked on the process of recruiting the 6,000 interns, which coincided now with the presidential directive and national treasury approval to commence the recruitment of 30,000 teachers for junior secondary and primary schools. And to this end, the Commission has embarked on recruitment of that 6,000 teachers, being the 6,000 interns and the 30,000 P&P as per the presidential directive. So do I go on? Or, because even 2.2 is still recruitment. And then we were to present the committee a comprehensive report on how recruitment had in the past been done, and you needed it.